So hi everyone, I'm Nachiket Bhatia and today I'm going to invite you to another lesson 2 of financial education for doctors, and it's a very interesting topic that we are going to discuss today: how to procure a home loan without paying any interest. So guys, it's first I would like to talk about my last video. I'm very happy to say there were pretty knowledgeable comments in the comment section, and to all the people who were saying that actually FD is not a good idea, I agree with you. Considering the inflation part in India, that is 7%, you are actually getting just 4% return of investment on FD. So you are actually losing 3% due to inflation. But the point that I am trying to make is FD is still by far the most risk-free investment in India. It is the safest one. If you keep going upwards, although that ROI increases, but it also increases the risk factor. So if you ask our fathers, our grandfathers, they will simply tell you that it's either FD or a property, nothing else. So if you're looking for the most risk-free investment as the part 1 in your investment scheme, I will always advise you an FD. After that, please move ahead only when you know the complete risk in that particular market. Okay, now today's lesson: how to procure a home loan without paying any kind of interest. Now imagine you are going to buy a home that is worth 1 CR. Okay, that you are going to procure 1 CR. Please do not mind my handwriting, it is very bad. Okay, you are taking a home loan at 9% interest for 20 years. Now the interest component in itself after 20 years is going to be 1.2 CR. That's huge. That's actually bigger than the principal amount. Now how you can get this 1.2 CR to zero? For that you have to build an alternate asset which can actually pay for this 1.2 CR. How it is possible? It's simply possible if you start a simple SIP of 1.16% of the principal amount, that is 1 CR, and you get it for 20 years in equity mutual fund. So after a period of 20 years, this particular SIP will actually be giving you what? Will be actually giving you 1.2 CR. Just a second. I'm very bad at this. This will be actually giving you 1.2 CR. So now if you look at it, this particular interest is being nullified by the gain that you have got through that SIP. And this is at what? This is 12% return on investment pre-tax. So after 20 years, you have got a home loan of 1 CR, a home worth 1 CR, and of course the capital gain on that home, and plus zero interest. You have paid the interest on the home loan with the gains that you have got through SIP. Now this is my point right now. You have to build an ulterior mode of setup where you are gaining some kind of return on investment, and then you are using that thing to pay off the home loan interest. And after that period, you have got everything in your hands without paying any amount of interest. That is what we call as financial planning. And if you are not able to make, and please don't mind my words here, I'm going to be a little bit blunt, if you are not able to make this payment of 1.16% of that SIP, then that home is out of your reach. So you have to wait for some time, save more, and then buy that home. That's called clever financial planning. So please, as I always say, please use the active income to buy an asset first, and when that asset starts paying you, for example rent, for example on this home, now utilize that to buy luxuries. This will always keep you cash rich and never let you go cashless. So that's me, Nachiket Bhatia. Please put your valuable feedback on the comment section. I'm also available on Instagram as dr.nachiketbhatia. We can always converse there. Otherwise, you guys are doing great. Proud to see such knowledgeable comments in the comment section. Thank you so much.